Alright, working on the new Play Jam season, Sega CD games. I'm trying to master 6 of them. First one I'm gonna do, since some of them most of them just gonna be following a guide to do. Star Wars chess. Um, so you gotta play the 3D version, which takes longer, obviously, than the 2D version. Gonna go for getting the expert match achievement first. It's been a while since I played chess. I might end up using another program and just having a bot play against the bot. Not sure. Alright, so first achievement unlocked. That's the one that says if you play on 2D mode, it doesn't count and will lock the remaining achievements. So you can choose who plays for the board. Restore settings. Done. I wonder if who you're playing for matters. So I probably have to choose him. Yep, expert flow. There we go. Okay, so that's how you choose places. Player. Got it. Versus the different foes. Start game. Yeah, a little Star Wars music. Obviously, I'm going to start with King's Pawn for 1 space. You know what? Yeah, 1 space. He's doing his knight, so if I move my pawn, he'll capture my pawn. That's understood. How about I move my Chewbacca out to protect. There's 2 Chewbaccas, 2 C-3POs, 2 Yodas. Oh no! Now what will you do? Move your other knight out. That's fine. I can now move this forward. Now it's protected. You won't trade a pawn for a knight. That's fine. Move that out there. That protects the pawn. Darth Vader is a queen. I mean, I suppose it's better than brother and sister being king and queen. Gotcha. You're attacking my knight. If that's the case... Go ahead and put it out here. I don't see that coming. We'll go there. He'll attack my knight. See here. If I move my queen out, you won't take my knight because you'll risk your rook. I'm not very good at chess. I can't think moves ahead. Only like one or two maximum. I mean, if I took more time, I probably could. Alright, now if I take your rook, you take my queen. That's understood. So... is there a safe spot I can move my knight? There is not. So I have lost my knight. What piece do I want to move? To move them to have them move their rook. That doesn't exactly help. Actually, I can move my knight behind my queen. You want to take it with your bishop? No? You want to attack my queen? That's fine. I can move my queen back. Now what do you want to do? Boba Fett's going to take out Chewbacca. Goodbye, Chewbacca. So now I can have a pawn take out that. Now R2-D2 is getting revenge on Chewbacca. Uh-oh, you're jammed. Whatever will R2-D2 do? Next time, don't land on your jetpack. I know knight for bishop trades are bad, but I didn't really have many options. Now pawn's taking out a pawn. Yeah, nothing else I can go out that spot, so I'll take that. Whoops. I switched to 2D mode, now I gotta restart. I pressed the B button, which apparently switches to CD mode. Options. And start. Alright, let's try this again. because that'll open up that spot. Let's not do that. Let's move the knight again. My other knight up this time. And you'll move your pawn forward once. No? Is it because you're going to go after my knight? Let's see, what do I want to do from here? Let's start your knight again. What do you want to move to this time? You fork the queen and the rook, forcing my king to take it? No? You take out Chewbacca. Got it. Poor Chewbacca, always dying first. I think there's a second one of you. Let's use this one to take out the knight. Electrocution. Now what do you choose to do? Okay, so you're going after that piece. Definitely now my rook's protecting it. Let's see. Move him there. Oh wait, the queen can take him. Oops. Yeah, I gave you the free piece. My mistake. Yeah. Darth Vader killed Chewbacca. Ooh. gonna go here, put the king in check. He'll either take it with a king, or he'll just move his king. Oops, I accidentally killed the stormtrooper. Don't mind me, I'm just checking you out, Sith. Yeah. Bye, C-3PO. You know what? I'm losing this fight. Put a disc on the CD tray and press the start button. Oops, I forgot to switch it to expert mode. Start button. There's my start button. Alright, let's switch to expert mode and screw it, I'm just going to use a chess program, make things quicker. I shouldn't say a chess program, I'm basically just using chess.com, playing against an AI and having them play as white. Then I'll use whatever move they do against the PC on this. That's not what I wanted. There you go. Just to get it done and over with. So I still have to win a game as black as well. Which, at this point, I'll just do in the next video. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this piece twice. And now I've only gotten the achievement for starting the game. Ooh, what other achievements are here? Yeah, we'll figure that out in a moment. Alright, so he corresponds with his king because... Damn it, I switched. I hit the B button again. Options. Alright, let's try not to hit the B button this time. And for all those that consider using... For those that consider using another program cheating, that's fine. I could play hours to get to the same point. But also, if I wasn't uploading this video, would anyone ever know? The reason why you know is because I said I'm using it. And it might be obvious by me always looking to my other monitor. Okay, so that was queen side. And then white bishop here. Yeah, and block the queen with a pawn. That makes sense. And attack the queen at the same time. Queen has to retreat. It's now attacking the other pawn for a 5 move checkmate. Only because I know how to do the scholar's mate, which is 4 move. Bring out the knight to block that. And computer wants me to move my pawn. Yeah, that blocks that route. Move the knight into front of the king, okay. Pawn forward once. Computer castles. Castle in response. Yes, I know it's not a legal move. Hey, he moved 2 and kept when he's castling. That's what I tried to do, but I pushed one spot too far. What will you do now? Move that pawn forward once. Attack the knight. But you can't move because then you lose the queen. So all you do is attack it with a pawn. Suppose, do I want to trade the knight for bishop? Apparently I do. I'm programmed for etiquette, not destruction. Okay, so I got to achieve it because I use C3PO to attack the enemy knight. He's just trying to pick it up for you. Oh, my queen's protecting my bishop, so he won't take it with his queen anyways. He'll take it with his bishop first. That's just probably exactly what he's gonna do. Bishop takes bishop. Nope, queen takes bishop. Hoping for a queen to queen trade. Which is gonna happen. Damn it! I pressed the damn B button. can do. At least fast forward a little bit. Okay, let's see here. I started off with putting this forward twice, and then the computer did the same. God damn it. And then I move the queen out all the way. Then I move my bishop. And queen. And I forget what I did from there. C3. Damn it. I wanted to only move it one space up. Then I went to knight e2. This is where it changes a little bit. So let him take that bishop. This is very irregular. Take a pawn, attack knight. These aren't the droids you're looking for. So an R2D2 takes out a stormtrooper. Congratulations, you could hit the target at least. What will you do, computer? Ah, you can hide the knight. Now you can't castle. move out my knight. Attack your pawn, which is now undefended in that spot. So are you going to move forward? No, because then you'd lose it. I'm going to move this out to here. What will you do next? So you're going to move that pawn behind your knight, huh? So it doesn't get attacked by bishop. Kingside castle. This is more defended. Knight. Move the rook to attack the queen, or at least the same line. Queen's got nowhere to go right now anyway. I suppose it can move out behind the knight, but you want to move your knight further out. Take a pawn, the free pawn. Attack my queen. Is that what you just did? Ow. I guess that's a quick way to take out a droid. Just roll it away. Green moves one space over, attacks that knight. No, the knight's protected by the bishop, I suppose. So you want to attack my pawn. It's not like you're going to move the queen out. Because you would not trade a pawn for a queen. And for your bishop still there, your king can still castle. What's your next move? Knight takes pawn. Makes sense, because if my rook takes, then your queen takes. This blocks my rook, but it attacks your knight. And you want to block it with a pawn. I'll attack your other knight. I guess you're technically attacking the same one. You move the knight, but your pawn is still protected by your... Yep, you do. King's a little open now, though. You're gonna trade pawn for pawn here. Nope. Chess.com says, don't worry about losing the pawn, just move the bishop. Got it. To be fair, I am up a bishop and a pawn still. Beside the bishop instead of attack the bishop. Attack your knight. Offer a knight for knight trade. Oh wait, no. If you take my knight, I get your queen and put you in check. So you're going to move the bishop out. Attack your bishop with a pawn. Not sure why. And then you attack you fork both my knights with a pawn. I take out that pawn. So your options are bishop takes pawn, pawn takes knight, knight takes knight. If that goes down, forces your queen to take it, and I get a queen. So put your king in check. So I don't think it's a good idea to take a piece with black side. But you take the knight. And then I'm going to put you in check, which I'm pretty sure forces your queen to take my knight, which then gives me your queen. Do I take it with my queen or my bishop? Now you can't castle. Oh, you're not going to take it. You're just going to move the king. Alright, I'll attack the queen. Which is a reveal check by the bishop, forcing your queen to block the bishop. My bishop to take your queen. Putting him in check again. That's actually kind of funny. I love the C3PO victories. Haven't played Star Wars since my DOS days. I mean, chess is chess. I think you're forced, well, you're forced to either move the king or take the bishop. Which knight did you take it with? Your upper knight or your lower knight? I'm pretty sure, regardless, I take your bishop with my pawn. I assume you took it with the C3 knight. Sorry, that's not C3, that's C6. Which is what it looks like. Because the other one would have been bad. And yes, I take out the bishop with my pawn. Not sure what you do from there. You move the f6 pawn, so your bishop can be freed. Or do you take my b2 pawn and attack my rook, which is no point because I just moved the rook out. But you do that anyway. There's no way you can protect that pawn. I suppose you could attack the knight, but then the rook would protect the knight, so that's too late for that. No, I guess the pawn's protected. You could move out your other pawn. Bishop protects the pawn. That might be what you do. Either way, I gotta protect my rook. And I'm assuming you move your pawn at f6 forward. I'll move my queen diagonally to attack your knight. You can't move it. And move the other knight out. Move this knight back. Move the rook beside your king. And get a free pawn. Go, Princess Leia. That way you're protecting the pawn over by my rook again. I got other rooks. Move that one space. Now I'm double attacking your pawn. What are you going to do? Move your king. Obviously, I'm not going to take out your knight with my queen because your knight would take it, but I can take it with the rook now. Trade a rook for 2 knights. Now you want to protect your knight with your rook. You can always get a second queen. Use your king and escape route. How did you move the king? Forcing them to make another move before you continue, I guess. Here. know why they didn't just take the knight with the pawn at that point. Why move the queen back? They move the queen to here. Oh, I see. Protect the rook. You don't got many pieces left. No, to be fair, that's one ugly Yoda. Yoda didn't kill him, he just made him commit suicide, that's all. Bishop takes my rook takes your bishop. Spin around and around and around, and I die. Bishop. Oh, what are your options? You still got both your knights. We're both down to one rook. No, I'm down to one rook. You still got two. But I got my queen and you don't. 4 pawns, one's blocked. The other 2 are blocked. One's free. But doesn't really have many more spaces it can go without getting captured. You're gonna move your knight up to attack the queen. Obviously I'm gonna move the queen. To attack a rook. Even though it's defended by another rook. You're gonna put me in check. Now what are you going to do? Move the knight to take the rook. That was a good fork. But now I take your knight with my queen. I still can't get a second. I still can't get my pawn down for any good pieces yet. But how many more moves does my knight need to go? 1, 2. Oh, I can't figure out how to get the knight there. Anyways, let's take out that knight. If I can get my knight to either F6. Yeah, F6 is probably the best spot. Not F6. Now I'd have to get it to E6, which I can't do with the pawn there. That would protect the queen and do a stalemate. I'm not a stalemate. Well, you moved your rook out. Queen goes down, attacking the second knight. And forking the 2 rooks. So obviously you're going to move a rook so they don't get forked. No? You're going to move your bishop up one? Put me in check. Makes sense. Now what are you going to do? Can't move your knight out because the king's there. And if you don't do something, there you go. That was good. But now I can get a second queen. And then, so it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves away from, 6 moves away from checkmate maybe? 6 or 7. Okay, you move that up behind your pawn, attacking the knight. I sacrifice the knight. I can get a second queen, which you obviously will take. Maybe you won't take my queen. I think you kind of have to, though. But that doesn't give you many options left because you can't move that rook. It's the only thing protecting your knight. So you're not going to take the queen. You're just going to move the rook for a check. You have to keep me in check pretty much every turn. Who took out a stormtrooper? Alright. What's the computer going to do now? You can put me in check with your knight, but I'd take with the queen, which is bad. Wait, no, you can't put me in check. You can't move your knight. Duh. You put me in check with the pawn. And you can put me in check with the rook. But as I get closer to my queens, you get less spaces for your rooks to put me in check. So you're taking the queen now. Good thing I had a second layout on the board. Make sure you got one less rook. I'd rather you have less pieces than take the knight and put your king in check, because then your king's still protected by the rook on the bottom. I suppose... no, because then you would have moved your rook. No, because then I would have taken the rook. Huh. Maybe I should have taken the knight, forced your king to move down. No, because you could have moved your king up. It probably would have done. So yeah. Move your king out anyway. Put me in check. Going after my pawn, I see. But I'm going after your knight. So you move your knight. Check my king. King. I guess you move your rook. Come back after your knight. Of course, you can move your knight. move your knight back, that's for sure. I move my queen up for a check. I suppose it should say queen down for a check. Now your king will go... You shouldn't have put it on the bottom line. Because the king is protected here. Refuse to resign. Move your knight here. I move my queen, and that's checkmate. Goodbye. Oh, we want the whole body. Got it. And all you gotta do is move the king. And... Oh. Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones. Is that for the winning thing? Because... Yeah. I might as well finish up the game. So the achievement's unlocked early, but... I'm not even using the thing anymore. You can still move a pawn, and then I just move my queen for a checkmate. Now we move the queen over for the checkmate. Quit fighting back. That's when the achievement should pop. Should check for the king's destruction. I guess it did a few turns ago that it would have resigned. Let's watch a little ending sequence for the victory, even though it wasn't really deserved. But whatever makes achievements pop quicker. Why is it showing this fight again? What other achievements do I need? Obviously, when I was playing Dart, watch Chewbacca defeat Boba Fett. So I need Chewbacca to defeat Boba Fett, Darth Vader to defeat Princess Leia, Yoda to defeat Darth Vader. Got it. Oh, that took an hour. So I'll go ahead and stop this video here. Next video, hopefully I can get the rest of the achievements so I can play on the easier difficulties, try and set things up. Have a good day.